Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. We're now beginning our descent into Puerto Rico. The local time is 11:40 a.m., and the weather here is a warm and sunny 84 degrees. We just want you to thank you for flying with us, and welcome to Puerto Rico.
Un, dos, tres.
Puerto Rico, a place known for its beauty and culture, is also a land marked by resilience. In the wake of devastating hurricanes and environmental challenges, the island continues to rebuild. 9 students and 2 professors from Westminster College traveled to Puerto Rico, partnering with Caras Con Causa to aid in these efforts. This Puerto Rican non-profit focuses on environmental restoration and community support. They work to restore ecosystems like mangrove forests, which help protect the island from storms and climate impacts. Caras also partners with local schools to provide STEM education, fostering sustainable development and empowering local communities.
My name is Dr. Tricia Cowan, and I was one of the members of part of the planning committee. So I was at the very start of the process. We were there trying to organize and work with the best voluntourism, that merges volunteer and tourism group. So we had to do a lot of research to figure out what would be the most ethical company to work with, because not all voluntourism or community service in other countries or other areas are ethical.
Our journey with Caras Con Causa began here, in the heart of the community. This wasn't just an environmental project. It was about connecting with people who have a deep-rooted commitment to protecting Puerto Rico's landscapes and empowering its residents. After an orientation, the Caras team led the Westminster students on a tour of their facilities and nearby park. Here, they saw mangrove nurseries, where young trees were being cultivated, each sapling a step toward restoring Puerto Rico's delicate ecosystems. This introduction offered a first glimpse into the work ahead and the resilience required for recovery. With a deeper understanding of Caras Con Causa's mission, the group moved into the Mangrove Reserve. Mangrove forests are vital coastal ecosystems that protect shorelines from erosion, storms, and flooding by absorbing wave energy and stabilizing the soil with their dense root systems. They also play a key role in combating climate change by capturing and storing large amounts of carbon dioxide, helping to reduce greenhouse gases. Additionally, mangroves provide crucial habitats for diverse marine life, supporting fisheries and biodiversity. Their preservation is essential for the health of coastal communities and ecosystems alike. Surrounded by thick roots and waterlogged soil, they joined in the labor-intensive process of bringing life back to the island's essential coastal ecosystems, working side by side with Caras Con Causa staff in the shared effort to restore and protect this fragile environment. The story continues at the Mangrove Reserve, where interviews with Caras Con Causa members highlight their efforts to restore this vital ecosystem.
Mi puesto en la organización Caras Con Causa es coordinador educativo y coordinador de reforestación de raíces urbanas.
Mi trabajo con Caras Con Causa es oficial de reforestación y pues preparar el terreno para futuras siembras.
These exchanges reveal both the environmental importance of the reserve and the community's dedication to rebuilding and resilience after Hurricane Maria.
Sí, pues hoy lo que estamos haciendo es parte de la reforestación urbana dentro de la reservación de las Cucharillas. Eso quiere decir que estamos abriendo un área de siembra que se dice planificación de espacio. Lo que estamos haciendo es mantenimiento, ¿verdad? Trabajando lo que es la maleza, una maleza que acapara los tipos de árboles para pues pronto seguir lo que el plan de reforestación sobre el cambio climático.
But Caras Con Causa's vision is more than environmental. It's also about empowering communities through ecological and educational growth.
Bueno, la organización es impulsar, ¿verdad?, el desarrollo comunitario a través de lo que es la educación, lo que es la ecología, ¿verdad?, y emprender esas comunidades y desarrollar, ¿verdad?, lo que es la sostenibilidad y el desarrollo.
Hearing from the Caras Con Causa team, it became clear just how vital the mangroves are to Puerto Rico's landscape and communities. The students' hands-on work in the reserve was part of a larger initiative to combat environmental degradation and help these wetlands recover, one sapling at a time. But this experience didn't happen by chance. It was carefully chosen to align with both ecological needs and the educational goals of Westminster College.
We were only there for a few days, and we got to experience and see how difficult this work really is and how long it takes for a mangrove to grow from a very small root into these huge giant trees. And they're such an important part of the ecosystem that it was amazing to play a small part in that process, but it also was overwhelming to be and play such a small part in that process, because you are there and you're helping, but you also leave so quickly and realize and really understand how much work there's still left to do. We left and we cleared a field and we saw some trees being planted, and hopefully those trees will help prevent flooding and help to clean some of the soil and water of the toxicity, because those mangrove trees are such an important part of the ecosystem. But there's so much work still to be done.
For the students, working in the mangroves wasn't just about planting trees. It was about understanding the connection between ecosystems and the communities that rely on them. Their time in the reserve showed how every effort, no matter how small, contributes to a larger picture of resilience and recovery. Mangrove conservation is more than just environmental work. It's an investment in the future health, safety, and prosperity of coastal communities. By restoring these vital ecosystems, Caras Con Causa is building bridges between people and nature, creating an environment where local residents can flourish alongside the roots of a healthy landscape. Through education and community involvement, Caras is making a lasting impact that goes beyond preservation. It's a commitment to a Puerto Rico where community and nature grow stronger together. Together, we can support these efforts, joining Caras in building bridges and restoring roots for generations to come.